it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have a fun tutorial for you. I'm going to show you how to make these adorable little mailboxes. These were $1 from the Bullseye spot at Target. They're super duper cute, make cute Valentine's gifts, something that you can easily sell as well. Now these files are available on my Patreon page for the $4 or more a month subscribers. Now, I wanted to go ahead and inform y'all of this because we stopped doing the Disney files. The files that go up on Friday are going to be available for the $4 or more a month, but I also did go ahead and upload, I think, like 6 more Valentine designs, some boy designs, some girl designs for our $10 or more a month patrons as well, because I want to make sure you're getting your value out of it. Now, if you don't want to be a Patreon supporter right now, on our website, we do have a SVG sale going on. So all of the SVGs on our website are 99 cents. And when you go look at the SVGs, it will show regular price, but once you add it to the cart and go look in the cart, it will show the discounted price on them. So that can save you a whole lot of money because our SVGs start off at $2.95 each. So it can save a ton. And if there's files that you've been looking at, maybe the hibiscus anchor, the best dad ever, those types of things, those are all available on there. And we have been adding a whole lot of files to our Patreon page, but not all of the files that are on our website are available on the Patreon page yet. So just so you know. Now if you'll give me a minute to change the camera angle, I will show you how we made these. Okie dokie. So as you can see, I have my Patreon page loaded, and it's www.patreon.com/BetsyGocher. And I uploaded more commercial use SVGs for our $10 or more a month. But today we're going to do our Target mailbox tutorial. These are the little metal mailboxes that they sell for $1 at Target. And this is for the $4 or more a month patrons. One of the things I wanted to go ahead and do while doing this is the Friday tutorials are still going to be for our Patreon members that are $4 or more a month. It's just not going to be Disney anymore. Now I'm clicking on the red link and I'm clicking save, and that downloaded both of the files. Now we're going to go down here to Cricut Design Space and click upload, which I've already uploaded both of the files to Design Space. You can take and revert back to some of my old videos if you need more instruction. Okay, so the first thing we want to go ahead and do is ungroup, and we want to go ahead and weld together the word Jeremy, and I want to go ahead and weld together the I would pause my game for you. Next we want to weld the black layer. Okay, and we want to select all of the black around the box, not that one. There we go. And weld that. Select the loading word and the little black squares and that section right there. And go ahead and weld all that. So now as you can see, if I take and clear off that, you can see I've loaded most of that, or welded most of that. So now I'm going to take and select the other half of the black squares and this and go ahead and weld. So that is done. So now we want to go ahead and weld that together. We want to weld all of the little red squares so that way it makes it easier. That one and that one we want to go ahead and weld. And if we scroll over, we'll go ahead and weld those two together. And we can zoom out some so it makes it a little easier for you to see. Now, this little heart that's left by itself, there we go. and the loading bar I want to go ahead and weld together. As you can see, it's only 1 inch long, so welding that together doesn't really make much of a difference. There we go. Now, for the girl mailbox, we're going to go ahead and select all the little red hearts. Oh, let's go ahead and ungroup it first. We want to select all those little red hearts, and we want to weld those together. But I want to cut those in a different color because the mailbox itself is red. So I think I'm going to choose pink as the color to cut them in. There we go. Now I want to weld the word Betsy together. Be mine, I want to go ahead and weld together. And everything else looks good. Hold on. Oh, I didn't weld be mine. Weld. So as you can see, me welding that together took and made it where there are a lot less sections. Now what I want to go ahead and do is click Make It. So as you can see, there's the whole black layer, there's the whole gray layer, there's the pink layer, and there's the red layer. Now we're going to go ahead and click on Continue. There we go. And we're going to choose Vinyl. Now, if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I'll show you how we're going to put these together. So as you can see, I have my little mailboxes here. So the first thing I want to do is take a paper towel and spray the paper towel with some denatured alcohol and just go ahead and give the mailboxes a good wipe all over. Now, the fun thing about these is that you can pretty much place things wherever you want. But we're going to go ahead and start off with the flag. There we go. Look how cute that looks. Now I'm going to take a piece of transfer tape, regular transfer tape, which is available on my website. Now remember, most of these SVGs are on there as well, and we're going to go ahead and mask the white hearts. Take and squeegee it down. Let's turn this around so you can see it a little bit better. Squeegee it down. And I'm just using the Oracal 651 vinyl. It is also available on our website. There we go. Removing slowly because I have a fresh blade in my machine, so it does cut pretty deep. Now we're going to line this up pretty much center on here. And then squeegee our way around. See how cute that looks? Now I have to keep it where I can see it too. Now for the rest of this one, since it is glitter lettering, I do have to use the Super Tack. Now this glitter is the Glitter Light Multi by Specialty Materials. It is a bit more expensive, but these are the types of things that you can use scrap vinyl on, or at least in my opinion you can. So now I'm just cutting off the piece of the Super Tack because you have to have extremely tacky vinyl or transfer tape to work for this. So now we got to remove the backing. That's the hardest part to me on this transfer tape, is removing the backing. But it is a nice and thick and strong transfer tape. Okay. And we're going to place it over my name. There we go. And then we want to roll back the backing on it. If you keep it nice and tight, it works a whole lot better than trying to lift and pull, because this vinyl is super duper sticky, and since it is thick and textured, if you don't do it this way, it doesn't work out as well. Okay, so now we're going to take and place my name. There we go. Squeegee it down. Slowly removing the transfer tape. Look how cute that looks. Now I'm going to put the bee and the heart on the front, and as you can see, I'm using the same piece of super tack over. You don't have to have a fresh new piece every single time. And again, rolling the plastic backing. There we go. So now we have our letter B for the front of the mailbox. Look how cute that looks. And if you can't tell, it's got some beautiful, nice little multi sparkles in it. Now for the last piece on this one, the Be Mine, we're going to go ahead and squeegee over it. Again, same thing I told you before, slowly rolling and working our way down. And this is a definite trick to working with this, because this vinyl can be a little bit more difficult, as I said, to work with. And just playing with it and learning the best, which that bee was stuck pretty good, but we can easily stick that back down. There we go. So now there is our Be Mine, and we're just going to take and place that right above the little flag. Again, you want to take your squeegee, squeegee it down. Now that mailbox is complete. Look how cute that looks. And they have these, again, in a whole lot of colors. So it's up to you with what you're wanting to do. So we're going to take the denatured alcohol and a paper towel again. And we're going to go ahead and wipe down the white mailbox. Again, just to make sure we're removing all of our... Let me grab that. All of the oil and things like that off of our hands that can get onto the little mailbox. So we're going to start off with this side. And we're going to use that same piece of transfer tape we used on the other side. And then I have another little piece right here that I had saved from another. So that way we can go ahead and squeegee that down. Okay, so as you can see, I have a little bit of the paper backing from the Oracal 651. This is just gloss black stuck on that X. So what I want to go ahead and do is move this around so I can see a little bit better. Oh, and I see some on the dot to the eye as well. Stick that eye back down. And things like this can be tedious, but I also want to show you, I mean, as you can see, this barely used any material whatsoever. You know what? I'm not even worried about the dot to that eye. It will take too long. But I can always cut another one and stick it over the top. Which I actually have it stuck to my finger. It's so tiny it's hard to see it, but it's there. So now we want to go ahead and lay out our box. Squeegee it down. And this is a fun project that the kids can help you do. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is typically something you would make as a gift or for the kids to use as their Valentine mailbox at school. There we go. So now we have the dot to our eye back. Now we want to go ahead and mask over the hearts, the heart and the little part of the loading bar. Okay, lining that up. Look how cute that looks. And you can take, and see how I messed that one up? I put one in the wrong spot, so I'm going to take my pick and lift that square. And the good thing about Oracal 651 is it is not a removable adhesive vinyl, so don't think that. But while you're waiting for it to cure, which normally takes 24 to 48 hours, you can take and move it. But look how cute that side looks. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to take and place my hearts on this side. Now I know I had, oh, there's the name. Remove my paper backing. Okay, hearts are placed now. Now I'm going to take the I would pause my game for you. Okay, slowly working, and these letters are tiny. That's why if you see me struggling, it's a little bit harder because these letters are small. Oop. I'm lifting up letters left and right. Oh, my goodness. But that's okay, because we can fix it. And that's part of the things I always want to show y'all is, you know, some of this stuff is not always the easiest to work with, especially when you're working with tiny little letters and you have a new blade. It can be difficult. And people don't always tell you that, you know. You see everything going on the right way. Oh. So now we got to remove all the paper backing, which is a pain in the butt. Especially when you're working with a transfer tape that's not so sticky. You know what? This is what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this on. And then we're going to worry about fixing the letters. Okay. Now where did my W go? There's my W. There's my U, if I can get it off my finger. Now, for most things, it's not going to be this difficult. Again, this is working with really tiny letters, and reusing transfer tape is always a great idea. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'll go back and fix that later. Okie dokie. Now, we want to take and put the name on the front. And the easiest way to fix that is just to recut your letters. As you can see, it didn't take me long at all. And I weeded it off camera just because it is tiny little letters and there was so much to weed. I weeded it off camera, but not because it's anything super difficult to weed. It's just okay. Let's pick this up. You know what? We're going to cut a new piece of transfer tape. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm having so many problems. We'll just go ahead and use Super Tack. Because the thing is, when you're constantly reusing the same piece of transfer tape, it's great, other than whenever you have problems like this where it's you cut too deep, which whenever you have your paper sticking to the back of your vinyl like that, you've cut too deep. Let's put the name across the top here. And again, just like we do whenever we're doing the glitter letters, if you roll, it removes so much easier from that super tack. Okay. There we go. And then go ahead and lift that. Okay, there's the name. Now we're going to take the 3 Lives little heart, which looks like this. This one, since it's just one sticker, I can place it by hand. There we go. And again, we have just a couple other of the little digital hearts. So I think I want to place one kind of like this. And then we'll place the other one kind of like that. So there, that mailbox is through. I will go back and recut the little letters, but probably not on video. I've got to get ready for Caden's program. So if you'll give me a moment to change camera angle, I will go over everything we just did. So hopefully you liked this video. I'm sorry that I got a little frustrated, and I will be finishing the back side of this one probably on Sunday, because tomorrow's Saturday and we are going to the museum, the Museum of Natural Science in Houston. We're super excited for that. And then when I get home from that, I will be recording, because tomorrow's the 1st, so there will be an extra video, so check it out. Our Patreon scrap box drawing will be tomorrow. But I guess that's it, so don't forget to check me out on all my social media: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.